All right, these are some Dinar Goober updates. Starting off with Frank 26 Firefly boots on the ground. Iraqi TV update. Firefly, the ticker down at the bottom of the TV screen is telling us that the CBI will have a series on our television that they're going to explain about our currency, why it's going up in value, and also why our Federal Reserves have gone up. And then they're going to tell us what the deleting of the zeros means, how it's good for the economy, how it's good for Iraq, and they're going to show us the pros and cons. So, yes, we are excited. RV already says, I think they're hoping to do this by November 30th. Holly says, all sources say we are there. This is done. The question is, so why have we not seen it at our level? My thoughts, number one, there is still something going on behind the scenes. We're not being told. Number two, we are waiting for an event to trigger this as it is event driven. Mark Z via PDK. Question Frank 26 says those exchanging currency will be destroyed by Biden taxes. Mark Z says, I do not believe that to be accurate. There's a lot of back and forth on the tax issue. I am told we will not pay taxes on our exchange because it is already figured into a tax treaty on our exchange. It will not affect us, but if this is wrong, be prepared. I am 99.9% certain we won't have to, but I am prepared. Note to check with your tax professional at the appropriate time so you're assured not to get in trouble with the IRS. Frank 26 Firefly boots on the ground. Iraqi TV Firefly update. Television says a group of Iraqi personnel are in Geneva to discuss Iraq's ascension into the WTO. They're talking about what this will mean in a global front. Then they talk about how the banking sector in Iraq has totally reformed. That our banking reform is complete. We have most enhanced software and technology in the world. And in order to support all this new technology, our currency must represent true value in relationship to the region, especially if we're to be a central hub financially. Frank says, I'm excited about tomorrow's presentation from the governor of the Central Bank of Iraq to all of you citizens because we told you what they're going to do. We told you they were going to give you a long explanation, and we even told you the words were pro and con. They're going to give you a new rate and a new currency. Sandy Ingram says, yes, we understand Iraq has overprinted its money, but we also understand Iraq is OPEC's second largest producer of oil. We understand Iraq is believed to have more unfound oil under the ground than in any other country in the world. We also understand the United States and other nations have invested heavily in Iraq, and a return on investment is how the world works. Just wanting you to know why there is more demand than supply of Iraqi dinars. All right, Pimpy says people get all depressed and they get upset and say, man, I reckon the dinar is a scam. No, you keep falling for these fake stories that people are telling you. You don't need a humanitarian project. There's no redemption centers. There's no 800 numbers. There's no back screens. Come on, people. I hear this all the time. Stay grounded. If you pay attention to the economy and what's going on with the stability and sovereignty in Iraq, that's what you should be keeping an eye on. Question now, will they revalue everything overnight? Pimpy says it's possible, but I think they're going to go up in stages, increments. Iraq is doing really good. I'm just hoping this election gets over with, things go peacefully, we leave, Iraq gets their sovereignty, ISIS stays out of there, and Iraq continues to do what they're doing, which is positively moving forward. Frank 26 Firefly boots on the ground. Iraqi TV update from Firefly. The finance minister is on our television. He's saying positive signs of currency adjustment are now shown in the budget and the white papers. The 2022 budget will reveal support of this. Frank says it's important that you understand the governor of the CBI tells the Iraqi citizens the monetary reform is complete. Now, he comes out the next day on when they're going to do the pros and cons of what they're going to do the monetary reform. He says the currency adjustment that we've made is now showing, and the only place it could be showing is in the budget. He says the 2022 budget will reveal and support this. I am all for that. Lastly, we've got Holly saying RVGCR sets us free. All I talk to expect this to be released now.